Om Shanti, this is Sakar Murli of 2 September 2025. Morning Murli Baptada Madhuban. Essence, sweet children, you are the instruments to establish peace in the world. Therefore, you must never become a peaceless. Question: which children does the Father call his obedient children? Answer: the children who follow the Father's main directions of waking up at the Amrit Vela and remembering the Father. Those who bath early in the morning and freshen themselves up and sit for the pilgrimage of remembrance at the fixed time are said by the Father to be worthy and obedient children. They are the ones who will become kings. Unworthy children will end up sweeping the floors. Om Shanti, the meaning of this has been explained to you, children. Om means I am soul. Everyone says that there are definitely such things as living beings, and that there is also with the one Father of all souls. The fathers of each one's body is separate. It is in intellects of you children that you receive a limited inheritance from your limited fathers and the unlimited inheritance from your unlimited Father. People want peace in the world at this time. When you experience about a peace using the pictures, take them to the confluence of the end of the Iron Age and the beginning of the Golden Age. That is the Golden Age, the New World, in which there is a one region of the purity, peace and happiness that is called heaven. Everyone accepts that there is a happiness in that new world and that there cannot be a sorrow there. It is very easy to explain this anyone. The question of peace and peacelessness arise here in this world. That is the land of nirvana, where there is no question of peace or peacelessness. When you children give lectures, first of all take up the topic of the peace in the world. Human beings make a lot of effort to find peace, and they even receive a prize. In fact, there is no question of running around for peace. The Father says simply, stabilize yourself in your original region and your sins will be absorbed. By stabilizing yourselves in the original region, there will be a peace. You are the children of the ever peaceful Father. You receive the inheritance from Him. That isn't that called internal liberations. Even God cannot receive internal liberations. God too definitely has to come to play his part. He says, I come at the confluence age of every cycle. If a God doesn't receive internal liberations, how could his children have internal liberations? You have to churn the ocean of this knowledge about these things all day long. The Father only tells you children these things. You children have more practice in the explaining to others. When Shivbaba explains, only you Brahmans understand. You are the ones who have churned the ocean of this knowledge because you are the ones on the service. You have to explain a great deal because you remain on a service day and night. People continue to come to the museum at all times of the day. In some places, people even come until 10 or 11 p.m. In other places, they begin to serve them from 4 a.m. Here it is your home, so you can sit here whenever you want. People go to the centers outside from the far away. Therefore, they have to have the fixed time. Here, children can wake up at any time. However, you mustn't stay till late and then nod off after waking up in the morning. Therefore, the morning time is fixed so that you can bath and freshen yourself up and then come here. Those who don't come on the time are not called obedient children. A physical father has worthy and unworthy children. The unlimited fathers also has such children. Worthy ones will go and become kings, where unworthy ones will go sweep the floors. Everything will be known. Birth of Shri Krishna has also been explained to you. It is heavens when Shri Krishna takes birth. At that time there is just one kingdom and there is a peace in the world. There will be a few human beings in the heaven. That is new world. There cannot be a peacelessness there. There is a peace when there is a one region that the Father established later. When other regions come, there is a peacelessness. There There is a only peace because there are 60 Celsius degree full. The moon is so beautiful when it is full. That is called the full moon. Those in the silver age are said to be three quarters full. Therefore, they had become a deficit. They are 2 degrees less. There is a complete peace in the golden age when the world becomes a 25% old. There will be a little conflict. The beauty decreases when 2 degrees are reduced. In heaven there is complete peace, whereas in hell there is a complete peacelessness. This is time when people want peace in the world. Previously, the sound of the people wanting peace in the world wasn't heard so much. Now that sound has spread because peace is being established in the world. Souls want a peace in the world. People simply talk about the peace in the world because they are body conscious. The 84 births are now coming to an end. Only the Father comes and explains this. You remember the Father alone. When and in which forms does he come and establish heaven? His name is Heavenly God, the Father. No one knows how he creates a heaven. Sri Krishna cannot create it. He is called a deity. Humans beings blow down to deities. It is because they have divine virtues that they call deities. When someone has many virtues, he is said to be like a deity. Those who fight and kill are said to be like devils. You children know that are sitting in front of the unlimited Father, so the behavior of you children has to be very good. The Father has seen some extended families on the path of ignorance with the 6 to 7 families all live together like a milk and sugar, whereas in others' family there are only 2 people yet they fight and quarrel. You are the children of God. You have to live together completely like a milk and sugar. In the golden age, they live like a milk and sugar. You are learning to live like a milk and sugar here. So, you have to live with each other with a lot of love. The Father says, check yourself internally to see that you haven't performed any sinful acts. Have I caused anyone sorrow? None of you sits and checks yourself in this way. This is a matter of great understanding. You are the children who are to establish a peace in the world. If there are some who create a peacelessness at the home, how could they establish peace? If child caused trouble for his physical father, the father says it would be better if they did. If you develop any habits, it becomes a frame. Some don't understand that they are children of the unlimited Father, that they have to establish peace in the world. You are Shivbaba's children. Therefore, if you are peaceless, go to the Shivbaba. He is the diamond. He will very quickly show you the way to become a peaceful. He will show you a way to find peace. There are many those whose behavior is not like those of the many royal family. You are getting ready to go to beautiful new world. This is a dirty world, a brothel. Which dislike? Peace in the world will be in that new world. There cannot be a peace at the confluence age. Here you are making effort to become a peaceful. If full effort is not made, there has to be punishment. Dharmaraj is also with me. When the time to settle all karmic accounts comes, there will be a great punishment. There is definitely the suffering of karma. When someone falls ill, that too is suffering of karma. There is no one higher than the Father. He explains children become beautiful and you will claim a high status. Otherwise, there is no benefit. If you don't claim the inheritance from God, the Father whom have to be remembering for half of cycle, then of what use are you children? However, according to the Dharma, this definitely has to be happen. So there are many ways in which you can experience to others. There was a peace in the world in the golden age when it was a kingdom of the Lakshmi and Narayan. The war will definitely take place because there is a peacelessness. Sri Krishna will then come again in the golden age. It is said that even the shadows of the deities cannot come in the iron age. Only you children listens to these things. You know that Shiv Baba is teaching us. You have to imbibe this. It takes your whole lives to do this. It is said even if you explain to them for their whole life along, they still wouldn't be able to understand. The unlimited Father says, first of all, explain the main thing. The knowledge is separated from devotions. For a half of cycle, it is a day. For a half of cycle, it is night. In the scriptures, they have written the durations of the cycle incorrectly, in which case it wouldn't be a half and half. Among you two is good if you haven't studied the scriptures, etc. Those who have studied them will have a doubt and continue to ask questions. In fact, when it is a people's stage of retirement, they remember God by following someone's or other's directions. It depends on what the gurus teach them. They are taught devotions too. There isn't a guru who doesn't teach devotions. They have the strength of devotions, and that is why they have so many followers. Followers are said to be devotees or worshippers. Here all of worshippers. There is no one is a worshipper. God can never become a worshipper. Many points are explained to you. Gradually, you children will develop the power to explain to others. You now tell them that Shri Krishna is coming. Shri Krishna will definitely be in the golden age. Otherwise, how would the world history and geography repeat? Shri Krishna wouldn't be there alone. As are the king and the queen, so are the subjects. This is a true requires understanding. You children understand that you are the Father's children. The Father has come to give you your inheritance. Neither will everyone go to heaven, nor will everyone go to the silver age. The tree grows gradually. This is the human's world tree. There, that is the tree of souls. Establishments take place here through Brahma. Then there is a destruction through Shankar. Then there is a sustenance. You must say these words correctly. You children have the intoxications of how the world cycles run, how creations take place. There is a now new small creations. This is like some salt. First, there are many Shudras, and then there the Father comes creates the Brahma's creations through Brahma, and they then becomes a top knocked. The top knocked and the feet come together. First, there have to be a Brahmas. The age of the Brahmas is very short. Then there is a deity. This picture of the different caste is very useful. It is very easy to explain this picture. It shows the various forms of the variety of human beings. There is so much pleasure in the explaining this. When Brahma exists, all the other regions also exist. From Shudra, the slapping of the Brahmas is planted. People plant the tree slapping. The fathers too is planting a slapping for there to be peace in the world. Acha to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, now found children. Love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Baptada. The spiritual father says Namaste to spiritual children. The spiritual children say Namaste to spiritual father. Essence for dharana. One constantly remain aware of being the children of God. Always live together like a milk and sugar. Don't cause anyone sorrow. 2. Check yourself internally to see that you are not performing any sinful actions. Check that you don't have the habits of becoming peaceless or of spreading peacelessness. Blessings may you become with the power of purity and impures of the land of without a sorrow, and constantly stay in the world of happiness. The foundations of happiness and the peace is purity. The children who remain pure in their thoughts, words, and actions are the highness and holiness. Where there is a power of purity, there is automatically happiness and peace. Purity is the mother of happiness and peace. Pure souls can never be unhappy. There are impures of land of without a sorrow. Their crowns are unique and their thrones are also unique. A crown of light is symbol of purity. Slogan: I am a soul, not this body. To have these thoughts is to have a thought of your original self. Awake signal, you ignited the fire of love and make your yoga volcanic. Only with the powerful yoga, that is, when the fire of love and remembrance is a volcanic, will the fire of corporations and violence finish and corporations be given to all souls. It is through this that your attitude of unlimited distress will be ignited. On the one hand, the fire of remembrance will finish at the fire, and on the other hand, it will give souls God's message and give the experience of their cool form, and through this, souls will be liberated from the fire of their sins. Acha, Om Shanti.